Charlie would do the interview like in canon, but this time she laid down and cried, just like in canon, but as she cried in sorrow, as she cried in agony, Alistair would never show up. Alistair would never give her a chance to continue her dream. So, she would have to keep Angel, and things would continue like normal. With Angel under her, not much ever happened, and Vox wouldn't send her pinches, because, well, Alistair wouldn't be there, so Angel would be the only guest, and Angel would be a constant problem. Without Huss to talk to, and without others to be there for him, Angel wouldn't really care about getting redeemed. In fact, as time went on, Angel slowly became more and more sad. Charlie would try to help him, but it never really worked. As the dream started to fade away, one day Vaggie would talk to Charlie. Vaggie would look at her and say, "Charlie, I know you've had a dream for a long time, and well, you've tried, but I don't think... Vaggie, please stay with me. Charlie, you're spending more and more worthless hours focusing on this dream, trying to get people into this hotel when no one wants to come here. And Angel doesn't even act right. I think you're picking her dream more than..." As then Charlie would say, "Angel, I have an idea. I'll have to do a new therapy session." As she left, Vaggie felt left out. Charlie was becoming more and more hyper-focused on this dream, as Vaggie felt like she no longer cared about her. As Charlie would go in, she would see that Angel was packing. As she would say, "What are you doing? Going to go to Cherry's?" "No, I'm giving up. This dream was dumb. I'm going to live with Val, like I should. He's already mean to me in the studio because I'm not living with him. Besides, I'll get used to it." Charlie would say, "Wait, you can't do that. Besides, Val's a terrible person. You can be redeemed. You can..." "I tried it, Charlie. It didn't work." As Angel would walk out, Charlie would simply begin to cry. As Vaggie would run up and hug her and say, "It's okay, I love you. You tried your best, but it didn't." As then Charlie says, "We'll find a new patient. We'll find a new resident." As Charlie then got excited again, Vaggie didn't want to crush her dreams, but it seemed like her dreams were more important than her. As months would pass, Charlie would keep looking for new residents, but nothing ever happened. She never found someone. Eventually, Vaggie would talk to Charlie and say, "Charlie, we need to talk." Charlie would look at Vaggie and say, "Oh, you're just in time. I got these new flyers. It's guaranteed to..." "I'm leaving if you don't leave the hotel." Charlie would say, "What? Vaggie, what are you talking about? You've been focused on this hotel for months. I've been trying to support you, but I can't do it anymore. It's the hotel or me." Charlie would begin to look down, as then she would start to sing, "We can have both, we can..." As then Vaggie walked out the door. "I tried, Charlie, but you care about this dumb dream more than me." As she left, Charlie fell to her knees and began to cry. She couldn't believe this. Her girlfriend left her. Charlie couldn't believe this. All she wanted in life was to help people. All she wanted in life was to make people's lives better. But she hurt Vaggie. She failed everyone. Her dream was simply unattainable. As Charlie simply cried, she couldn't believe this. The love of her life walked out her door. As she sat there longer and longer contemplating this, eventually she would decide to go talk to someone. As she would go over to her father's house, she would knock on the door as Lucifer answered. There was ecstatic to see Charlie, but he could tell someone was wrong. As he said, "What's wrong? Did someone hurt you?" As suddenly his eyes would turn red, Charlie would say, "No, I only hurt myself." As Lucifer would say, "What do you mean?" "My dream. All I could do was focus on it. All I can do was think about it. And now, well, it's just... All I wanted to do was help people. I wanted to start a hotel to redeem sinners, but it was so stupid. And, well, my only resident left. Then my girlfriend left because I was too focused on it and not her." As then Charlie would cry, Lucifer would hug her. "I'm glad you learned this nice lesson. But there's something I must tell you. This world is cruel. No matter where you go, sinners cannot be redeemed. I'm glad you learned this lesson now. Stay with me as long as you want." Charlie would stay with Lucifer, as eventually her tears would turn to rage. As Lucifer's words would fill Charlie's mind, this world was cruel. Vaggie was cruel. She left her after so hard she worked for her. After so long they were together, she just left like she was nothing. This anger built up through her mind, built up through her body, as all she could think about was one thing, and that was telling her how much she missed her. But as that slowly faded, she wanted to yell at her. She wanted to get revenge on her. As then she remembered, it's all Angel's fault. Angel left. Angel ruined the hotel. Angel sabotaged everything, and she will make him pay. One night, Angel would be out of the studio as he was walking back to his place. Even though he lived with Val, he was staying with Cherry for a little while. Val was mad at him, so he stays with Cherry for a bit, here and there. As Charlie suddenly appeared in front of Angel, Angel would say, "Charlie, what are you doing?" "Taking care of the trash, taking care of the person who ruined my dreams." Charlie said it though, she didn't have any malice. It seemed so genuine, it seemed so real. Angel couldn't believe this. As he simply watched Charlie walk up to him, slowly walk. As Charlie looked at him and smiled. "Why are you smiling? That's an awful thing you said." "Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Look, Toots, your dreams were awful. They didn't make any sense. You can't just..." As suddenly, Charlie would grow horns from her head, as Angel would feel a massive weight pushing him down, like its gravity increased as he fell to the floor. "What are you doing, Charlie?" Charlie would say. "Doing what I should have done a long time ago." Then Angel would say, "We can talk about this. Please don't. Charlie would say, "Don't worry, I'll make it instant," as she casted a spell to make Angel simply disappear. As Charlie did this, she felt good. She felt that revenge filled her body. It filled her spirit. It made her want more. It made her need more. And she needed to push herself even more. As then she would decide to go visit Vaggie. As Charlie would walk to Vaggie's new apartment, Vaggie would get out the door, ready to start her new job. But as she walked out, she saw her, Charlie. Vaggie would say, "What are you doing here? You didn't call. You didn't text. You didn't do anything. Why are you here?" Charlie would say, "Revenge. You left me, Vaggie. You left me at my most vulnerable moment. You were a bad girlfriend. And you are the reason I'm here. You're the reason all my dreams were failed." As Vaggie would say, "Charlie, you're insane." Vaggie would then start to yell, "That's not true. I supported your dream to the very end, until it became more about you than your dream. You were obsessed with it. It wasn't healthy. I tried to give you a chance, but you wouldn't." Charlie would continue to walk to Vaggie. "I didn't even get the answer. I just sung a song about trying to compromise. And this is what I get? Goodbye, Vaggie." Vaggie would grab a spear and charge at Charlie, but suddenly she would just disappear as Charlie would walk off. As Charlie walked away, she didn't really know what to do, but she felt good. She felt good about getting rid of Angel, about getting rid of Vaggie, the people that ruined her dreams, as she realized how stupid her dreams were. She was never meant to help people. She was never meant to redeem them. She's the princess. She's a demon. All those dreams were just stupid and, well, silly. As Charlie continued to walk away, we cut to Alistair. As Alistair would look and say, "Wow, what a crazy girl." As Alistair would have witnessed her getting rid of Vaggie. "I guess that's the princess for you, huh? Would have assumed she was so nice after that interview. Guess she snapped. Good thing I didn't go up to work for her anyway." As then Alistair would walk away. As we cut back to Charlie, Charlie would begin to see things in a whole new light. Charlie would invest in criminal and other organizations. Charlie would get involved with things like that. And Charlie would make money through shady means. Charlie was done with this. She was done with living her life like this. She was done living her life with terrible, terrible dreams. Dreams that can never come true. As she had hope for all sinners, as she had hope for every living being, that hope was gone. And that hope didn't mean anything. As Charlie herself cared about everyone. But that care was gone. What was left is a cold and callous Charlie that could never love or hope again. The only thing that could keep her going was that hotel. And that hotel was gone years and years ago. Once had a princess with a big, bright heart and a big, bright future, who wanted to help people, who wanted to make their lives better, who wanted to make them be happy, make them all be happy. But now, she could only do one thing, and that's hurt the world that hurt her. And that's gonna leave things off. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts of this video down below. Now, I thought about this for a while. I wanted to do one where kind of it kind of goes against the... Originally, I wanted one where Alistair perished, but I couldn't really find a good thumbnail for it, so I decided to do this one. What if, what if Charlie gave up on her dreams? What if she gave up on the hotel? Because for a little while, it seemed like she would give up. And that's kind of like every story. The hero's about to give up, but something happens where they don't. Or they push into their willpower and don't give up. But what if Charlie just gave up? Now, in this story, I didn't really see her giving up super easily, so I had to have Angel leave and Vaggie leave for it to give up. But it did happen nonetheless. And I think if they did give up, it would definitely push her over the edge. I don't know if she would fully turn like I did in this video. Probably not. But, if I didn't do that, it wouldn't be interesting. So you have to make the video interesting somehow. Anyway, I love you all so much. I'm glad you're watching this video. I'm glad you're watching this content. I'm glad that I have an audience like you. I'm glad I have fans like you. I'm glad I have people like you. And it's the first day of the month, so hope you're enjoying yourselves. Love you all so much. Give yourself a pat on the back. And before I go, let me know what you're going to do this month. Let me know if you have any plans. Are you going to see family? Are you going to do stuff like that? Last month for me was crazy because I had some family staying over. Luckily, they're gone now. Well, I shouldn't say that. I mean, who am I kidding? I need to be alone after that. They can be a bit much, even though I love them. That's family, right? They're a bit much, but you love them. Anyway, peace out and bye.